back to the Reinvention Queen channel, where we are all about transforming our lives for the better. Now today we're taking a look at posture falls, or I could call them posture pitfalls, the hidden costs of bad posture. Did you know that slouching could be costing you your health, your confidence, and your wallet? As we age, good posture isn't just about looking regal. It's about reinventing ourselves to live stronger, feel better, and save money. In this episode, we will look into the physical, emotional, and financial costs of poor posture. Plus, I'll share practical tips to fix common posture mistakes and reinvent your health. Now, if you're ready to stand tall and take charge, let's get started. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite posture tip from today's episode. All right, queens, let's talk about the physical toll of bad posture. Because if we don't fix it now, our bodies will send us the bill later. Poor posture doesn't just make you look tired. It can lead to serious health issues, especially as we age. Let's look at 4 common posture pitfalls and why they're a big deal for your reinvention journey. 1 is kyphosis. Kyphosis, you know that rounded upper back, which we also call it hunchback. It comes very often from slouching at your desk or hunching over your phones. Over time, it strains your spine, neck, and shoulders, leading to chronic pain or even breathing issues. Now, there are some people who genetically are predisposed to kyphosis. That's not what we're talking about here. We're not talking about anything genetic. We're talking about just from poor posture. Second, we have lordosis, which is an exaggerated inward curve in your lower back. Often the knees are pushed back and locked in the back position, often from weak core muscles or sitting improperly. This can cause lower back pain and even hip or knee problems. Then we have scoliosis, which is a sideways spine curve, which again might be genetic, but can worsen with uneven posture habits. It can lead to uneven hips, back pain, and mobility issues. Then we have the new kid on the block, which is texting neck. This is that forward head posture, juts out from the shoulders forward, and it comes primarily from staring at our phones and devices for long periods of time, and can cause neck pain, headaches, and even jaw issues. Studies show that we spend up to 4 hours a day looking down at various screens, and that's a lot of strain. Now, used to be that it was just the young people who did this, but more and more older people are spending a lot of time staring at screens and playing games on the phone, and this is so bad for your posture. Now let's talk about aging gracefully. As we get older, good posture is your secret weapon. Walking with an even gait, distributing your weight evenly from right foot to left foot. This keeps your hips and knees balanced. An uneven gait, where it's like favoring one leg, can wear out joints faster, leading to arthritis or even the need for replacements. I'll show you a quick tip. Stand tall. Just pretend that you are a puppet and the puppeteer is pulling you up by the strings. Yes? And just pretend you're being pulled up and you are now standing and walking from that point where your feet would just be about leaving the ground. and that, tuck your core, keep your core tight, and stretch up from the core. The other thing I'd like to show you is what I call your secret power-up stance, and that's the Superman pose, where you put your hands on your hips, press down into the ground with your feet while stretching up. Feel that power. Whenever you're feeling a little low, a little tired, or you can't go on, just get into this power pose and you will see. Do it a couple of times a day, regardless of how you're feeling. Just assume this position a couple of times a day. Remember, you're pushing down into the ground while stretching up from the waist. And when you're walking, you're going to walk from that point where if you were a puppet and the strings were pulling you up, that point where the feet would just be touching the ground, that's the point you're going to walk from. So there will be no more slouching and rounding of the shoulders. It will be back, and you can see how poor posture can impact so much and take away from your good looks and your health and, of course, your pocket. Now, next, let's talk about sitting. Crossing your legs at the knees might feel comfy, but it twists your pelvis and spine, leading to uneven pressure on your hips and lower back. Instead, sit with both feet flat on the floor and your back supported. As a matter of fact, if you want to know how the best way to sit to maintain a straight spine, slouch back onto your coccyx and you will see that your spine will curve. Now bring your pelvis forward over your pubic bone and your spine will automatically straighten. So we're going to sit with a straight spine with both feet flat on the floor, and trust me, this small change can save your spine. Finally, let us get rid of the habit of sitting in bed with a curved spine. I cannot impress on you how important this one is. Like when you're watching TV in bed or reading in bed, this slouches your back, strains your neck, and can worsen conditions like kyphosis, and over time can even create the condition. And of course, create lots of pain in your lower back and hips. So instead, may I suggest that you invest in a reading chair for your bedroom, an affordable way to sit upright with support. Look for one with a straight back and perhaps a lumbar cushion, and maybe even get a small footstool as well. It's a small price to pay for a healthier spine. Now, by fixing these habits, you are reinventing your body, moving better, aging stronger, and yes, avoiding pain down the road if you don't already have it. But what about how posture affects your mind? Let's look into the emotional costs. And remember, drop me a line in the comments and let me know what posture habit you are now ready to reinvent. So we're now looking at the emotional costs of poor posture. Reinvention is not just about your body. It's also about your mindset. I spoke about this before, that in certain situations, your mindset is more important than your skill set. And so we have to be very careful of our mindset with everything that we do. So poor posture doesn't just hurt your back. It can dim your confidence and mental health, especially as we age. So, if you're slouching with kyphosis or texting neck, you're going to look tired. You're going to look feeble, weak, closed off. And studies of behavior therapy and experimental psychiatry showed that slouching can make you feel less confident, more stressed, and even lower your mood. On the flip side of that, standing tall, shoulders back, head straight, boosts your confidence, reduces anxiety, and makes you feel like the queen that you are. It's like an instant reinvention of your vibe. Poor posture can also affect how others see you, whether it's at work or with friends. Slouching can make you appear less engaged or professional, which might hold you back from opportunities. Now, as we age, chronic pain from posture issues like scoliosis, lordosis can lead to frustration, irritability, or even depression, stealing the joy from your reinvention journey and your entire life. So, what I'd like you to do is to remember to engage your power pose. Stand tall, hands on hip, maybe 2 minutes a day. And what you're doing when you do it maybe for 2 minutes a day is that you're rewiring your brain to feel unstoppable. That's superpower. Plus, fixing your posture can ease pain, lift your mood, and help you shine as the vibrant woman that you are meant to be. Now let's talk about the financial hit of bad posture, because saving money is a part of our journey too. Have you noticed how good posture makes you feel more confident? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's inspire each other. Now peeps, let's talk money, because bad posture isn't just a pain in the neck, it can also be a pain in your wallet. The financial cost of poor posture can sneak up on you, but fixing it now is a smart investment in your reinvention journey. Here's how bad posture like kyphosis, lordosis, scoliosis, or texting neck can hit your bank account. First, there's the cost of medical treatments. Poor posture can lead to serious issues like chronic back pain, herniated discs, or even joint damage. For example, slouching or an uneven gait can wear out your hips or knees, potentially leading to replacements. A single hip or knee replacement can cost US anywhere from 30 to 60,000. And even with insurance, you might still have to pay 10,000 out of pocket if you put the MRI on top of that and the physical therapy per session, at least 12 to 20 sessions. You're looking at thousands more. If you live in Jamaica, you know that you're really looking at millions. Then there's ongoing care. Chronic pain from texting neck or scoliosis might mean regular chiropractor visits or pain medication. If you need a brace, another, maybe 50 to 800 US. And don't forget lost income. Chronic pain can force you to miss work also, resulting in lost wages. If pain limits your productivity, it could even cost you promotions or your ability to do any little side hustles. Even sitting in bed with a curved spine can add up. It worsens the conditions like kyphosis, leading to more doctor visits or spinal surgery, which can cost thousands. Compare that to just a $100 US reading chair. Now that's a reinvention worth making. But here's how you can save money and reinvent your future. Start with the free fixes. Try stretches like chin tucks or wall angels to correct texting neck or kyphosis. I'm not going to demonstrate them for you because there are many YouTube channels. I'm sure if you search for chin tucks or wall angels, that there are people who are demonstrating them and perhaps can demonstrate them even better than I can. You can also adjust your desk at work. Make sure it's set up to avoid slouching, that the height is right and the angle is right. Costs nothing. Walking with an even gait, protects your joints, saving you from pricey surgeries. Now, that reading chair, it's a small investment to keep your spine straight and your wallet happy. So by reinventing your posture habits now, you're not just saving money, you're investing in a healthier, more confident you. So ladies, let's commit to standing tall and saving big. What's one posture fix you will try to save your health and your wallet? Drop it in the comments and let's keep the reinvention going. So there you have it, reinvention queens. Poor posture can cost you physically, emotionally, and financially, but you have the power to change that by fixing habits like slouching, crossing your legs when you're sitting, or lounging in bed. You're reinventing your body, boosting your confidence, and saving thousands. So start small. Try one stretch, adjust your chair, or get that reading chair for your bedroom. Your future self will thank you. Now, if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up, and also remember that subscribing to the channel is free. So why not subscribe so that each week you'll be notified when the new episode has been uploaded. So drop in a line in the comments for me and let me know what your first step will be to a better posture. Let's keep shining, ladies, and until then, see you next time.